All right, welcome back for another section of TCI. We are in Unit 1, Lesson 1, Section 7, the last section of Lesson 1. Give yourself a hand. We finally made it to the end. Section 7 is titled Showing a Round World on a Flat Map. So, our learning target and our success criteria, the reason that we are here. Our learning target is that students, that's you, are going to be able to identify the that's four different map projections of Section 7 used by geographers and how geographers use them. We'll know that we completed our learning target when we have accurate completion of Section 7, which is found on page 9, of your student workbook. So geographers use maps to show important features of Earth, like oceans or continents, things that we've been learning about in this lesson. However, every flat map of Earth has some distortion. Maybe the size or shape of the land masses are changed. Maybe it's the size or shape of large bodies of water, like the oceans. Or it might even be distances between places. So how do geographers deal with this distortion? It's easy. They use different map projections. So map projection number 1 is called the Robinson projection. How'd they get this name? Because it's designed by a man named Arthur Robinson. Now, why is it popular? Well, it balances the distortion of size and shape, like a seesaw. This gives it a fairly accurate picture of Earth, and you can actually find a Robinson projection, the one you're seeing here, in section 5 of lesson 1. Map projection number 2 is called the Mercator. Say it with me, Mercator. This one was designed by Gerardus Mercator in 1569. It shows direction between places accurately near the equator. However, it distorts the size of continents, especially near the poles. And we call this area distortion, meaning it distorts the area of the continents. And if you're looking at the map, you can see at the top that big chunk of land, it's called Greenland, is bigger than Africa that you find right in the middle of your map. When in all reality, Africa is like 3 times the size of it. Map projection number 3 is called the Eckert 4. Say it with me. Eckert 4. This is an equal area map, so it shows the sizes of places accurately. And if you look at those same 2 bodies of land that we were talking about, Greenland and Africa, you see Greenland's teeny tiny, whereas Africa is super big on this one. And that's because Africa is super big compared to teeny tiny Greenland. However, it distorts the shape near the poles, and you can see at the poles everything kind of looks a little smooshed, like it took a piece of bread and just it together. This is called shape distortion. So we just talked about area distortion, where it makes things look bigger, but this one's called shape distortion because it changes the shape of the continents. This is most often used to show the number of people in different areas. Map projection number 4 is the Goods Holocene. Let's say it one more time. Goods Holocene map. Now we're going to call this the goods map from now on because Holocene is a pretty difficult word to say, and I'm not a fan of difficult words. This uses a little trickery to help us see how continents compare in size. What it does is it actually cuts out pieces of the ocean. This allows the continents to stretch without distorting their shapes. However, the drawback is it distorts the shape and size of the oceans because it takes parts of them out, so parts of them are missing. So to recap, geographers use maps to show the Earth and its features. All map projections have some kind of distortion, meaning they change something. And different map projections have different distortions. Now, if you feel comfortable with the information that we've learned, you can move on to the assignment. If you don't feel comfortable, please rewatch the video or go to section 7 in your text on TCI. The assignment is to complete page 9 of the student workbook. Make sure you're reading the questions carefully and make sure that you're numbering your answers. Unfortunately for this section, there are no videos to help and supplement the material, so you're stuck with this one and your TCI textbook. Have a great day!